Wi-Fi works in the lobby, but no access point out here apparently. Good morning. First day out here at the Two Nations Cup. Florida Lions are going to take on the new Technical Icecats. Positive I'm not saying that city right, but somewhere up in Ontario. Your Alliance are going to be in the white, heading from right to left, I believe. Looks like we got 15-minute periods, so I'm imagining a normal 3-period hockey game out here. This is game 1. Of 2 games today. All right, both teams break their huddles around the net, head to the bench. Ref is checking the ice. It looks nice and solid. First game of the day. Icecats come out and they set their starting lineup. Icecats out of Ontario, Canada. So right into the Two Nations aspect of the game. Aviana heads back to her pipes. Starting lineup coming across. It's going to be Tegan, Mac, and I believe that's Sonia on the far side. Puck's dropped. Mac hits it up. Defense has it. They go D to D on that far side, chased by Sonia. Poke check over on the far side by Daniela. It's up on the wall in offsides. No delayed offsides out here, so might be a little bit of a change up from Canadian hockey rules. They're going to take it at center ice. Mac lines up ready to pull the puck. Tamara and Daniela are your starting defense today. Rudy, sorry. D to D over there, up to Tegan. Tegan has it on her stick. She's going to walk over. She gets it in. Walks it in. Back to the defense. Got intercepted. Mac comes over, helps her out. Mac walks it down the line. Shot up high, trying to pick that top right corner. Going to pick it up in the back right. She gets pinned up against the wall. Digs out the puck. Helped over there by Sonia. And the Icecats come away with it. Banged on the stick by Mac, up and down to the zone. Pushed back to Rudy. Rudy's got Tegan far side. She's going to move it to her defense. Defense up to Tegan. Tegan picks it up on the forehand. She walks in, down the wall at the hashes, trying to get it down for Mac. Mac digs it. Actually, Sonia came across, digs it out of the pile. Gets it down and rimmed around far side. Rudy on the deep pinch. Was already there at the hashes waiting for the puck. Icecats collected over in the corner. We walk down over off of a stick. Rudy steps up, wind up slap shot, tipped just wide of the net. Sonia gets there. She tips it back down. Fought off. Tegan on the back check, gets a stick on it. She pushes it down into the high slot. Mac hustles over that far side to try and keep it alive. She's going to come over in. She's got Tegan up front. Tegan's going to grab it on the hop. She pumps it over to Olivia. Olivia walks in. She takes a low shot looking for that 5-hole, and it just goes off the pad and wide. Helped out by Jordana. Jordana on her backhand. Stick handles across. She goes up top to the defense. Lined up shot, tipped in front, and the goalie's going to cover it up. She didn't have it. It was loose, but they got a quick whistle with 13:19 left here in the first. We got one light flickering, so we're almost in the club. Puck won back by the Alliance as Jordana gets a stick on there. Now over in front, a little bump off the puck on that far side as Addie plays it up. Picked up by the Icecats. They walk in, high slot, poke check there. Puck's down low in the corner, off a body. Down into the lower corners. Now it's a breakout. Up, great pass to Olivia. Olivia walks across the blue line. Stick handles it wide. She's going to dump it in the corner, rim it around, looking for some help on the backside. Pinch down low by Bryn. Bryn keeps it alive along the boards at the hashes. And a backhand pass by the Icecats looking to get the breakout started. Over on the near side. Off the wall from Jordana. Poke check on that near side as Lily played it down. Now it's over in the high slot. Picked off over there on the backside. Stick handled down. Drop pass to Bryn. Bryn winds up a shot. Takes a low shot in front and tried to tip it in on the backside. Now cross ice pass picked up by the Icecats at the circle, and they're going to throw it all the way down looking for the change. And it gets there. Shaddy comes out centering her line. Refs maybe giving a few pieces of information to the coach over there on some USA hockey rules. I think not exactly sure what's going on. Talking to both benches. And they say, let's play. All right, everybody lines up at center. Shot right on net from Shaddy as she hit it from the faceoff down low. Chased after by Maddie. Back up top for Riley. Riley tried a low angle pass. Goes off the outside wall. Bryn's going to collect it on the wall at the red line. Tries to dump it across. It goes through her skates. Shaddy comes, helps her out. Shaddy on the backside. She's going to split right through the offense. And Icecats able to turn it up and around the other direction. Daniela lost an edge as she was cutting back. And a shot wide off Aviana. Picked up down low behind the net. Rimmed around far side. That hits Amelia. And now it's a fast break. Up top. Oh. Shaddy had a chance. She tried to tuck it through the skates of the Icecat defender and just lost the handle on it. Now it's down low. Two pinched off in the corner. Walked over off that outside wall. Tamara pinches down. She's at the hashes. She gives a go. Back to Shaddy. Shaddy shot off the post and deflects into the near corner. Rimmed around far side. Left up top for Daniela. Daniela gets a shot off. It goes over into the close corner. Now off the wall at the hashes. Picked up by Maddie. Maddie stick handles through the traffic. Gets it up to Rudy, and Rudy snipes the goal. And the Alliance take an early lead. Mack to take the draw. Mack punches it forward right through the two defenders. Tried to split the D. Over on that far side, Sonia goes to play it up. Now it's back off that inside wall. Sonia hustles in. Mack centering. Goes right to Mack. Mack tried to tuck it in on the backside. Now a race to the hashes. Tegan pushes it down the inside wall. Icecats throw it around the wall on that far side. Daniela collects the puck on the pinch. Leaves it for Mack. Mack on her backhand. Tried to play it 2-on-2 in the corner. Daniela's still down there. Up the wall off of Mack's shin guards. Comes up and out as they stick handle across center ice. Tegan pushes the play wide. She's going to get a stick on there. Slowed it up momentarily. Grabbed by Tamara. Tamara bounce pass off that outside wall. Gets Rudy, who hits the brakes and 360s it. Now on the inside. Tegan's going to try and play it off the wall. Get it out of the zone. It's 3-on-1 in the corner. Mack comes in to help out. Left for Tamara. Tamara peels off. She's in her own corner. One on her, so she's got to hustle up. Gets it to Tegan. Tegan plays it forward, not up and out, and it goes off a body on a shot. Deflects right to Tegan. Tegan picks it up again. She's going to go off that outside wall and's got a break for Mack. Mack's got Sonia center. She centers it on the backhand pass and just a little wide. Now they move the puck up. Mack picks it up at the red line. She's going to retreat back into her zone. Makes the up pass, hits Olivia up top. Olivia in the zone, stepped in, on sides, looks for that screen shot, goes for the pass as she had, I believe that's Daniela pinching in on that corner. Oh, that was Annabelle, sorry. .9:18 left here in the first. Jordana didn't take the draw. Drop pass over there, cross ice, up this inside wall. Picked off at the blue line. Stick handled into the zone by Lily. Now it's down low into the close corner. Backhand pass around behind the net. Picked up by the Icecats on that far side corner. Pinched off on the wall. They bounce it and send it 200. And Aviana plays it off the wall to get it to the ref. Jordana on the draw, gets it back. Now it comes right to her in the high slot. Turn around for Olivia. Olivia trying to dig it out of the pile. Now in the low corner. Off that outside wall, grabbed by Lily. Lily, hard shot, wide, right of the net. May have gone off a body. Hustle over there by Olivia. She poke checks it at the blue line. Dug out and thrown over a stick. That's just a little behind the red line. They're going to let them have that. Leaves the Alliance some room. Up past to Annabelle. She was trying to connect with Olivia out of the zone with some speed. Now Jordana. She stick handles across her blue line. She brings it up across the blue of the Icecats centering pass. Tried to put it off the pad of the goalie. Top of the circles. Now we have it. Bryn's going to have to wait. She holds the line and dumped it in before they got on. And they're going to say all the way down as she saw her line mate still in the Icecat zone. Puck one back to Bryn in the corner. Bryn stands up a player over on that far side, knocks her over. It's still a fight down low in the corner. It's going to be picked up by Shaddy behind her net. She rims it off the wall near side. Stick handled over here on this close side. That's Maddie trying to get it up and out. She stick handles it up towards the blue line, but Icecats collapse on it and get it back around to the inside. That's left for Bryn. Bryn on the outside, trying to get it to Annabelle, sorry. Annabelle flips it up, now back in the zone for Riley. Riley takes it, she chops it up, gets it out of the zone as the Icecats collect it, now off a skate. Going to be picked up by Bryn. Far side, she tried to peel forward with it, just hopped her stick. Now, Riley up pass, she makes it, hits Maddie. Maddie in the zone, clean entry, she's in the high slot, trying to take the shot. She had two sticks on her, not able to pull the trigger. Now on that far side, Annabelle crashes in with that skate, gets it off the stick and over behind the net. Rimmed up high. Tamara, fresh off the bench, she's in the corner battling for the puck. Centering pass by Shaddy, hit the stick of Maddie. And now they fight for it behind the net. Now rimmed around again, near side. Tamara over, checks her shoulder. She's got two on her at the hashes. Waiting for a little help, and Shaddy comes in, gives her a touch. Good cover there by Danny. Danny goes cross ice. She got a shot and winds one up. And Annabelle just puts it to the left. Now back up top. Icecats get it. They try to chip it out of the zone. Helped momentarily by Tamara. And came across, and Danielle plays it in. A little bit of a shoulder. And throws it up. It goes off a skate. They hadn't quite changed yet, so no too many. Maddie came through with some hustle and just had her stick lifted right as she went to grab the puck. Now it's in. Up pass, off a stick, picked up by, I believe that's Tamara? No, that's Sonia. Sorry, Sonia had made the change. She's over there on that far side. They come down low. Pinch in by the defense. Now up top for Tegan. Tegan has it on her backhand. She's going to chop it down low in the corner and chase. Flipped around on the near side. Icecats get it down low in the low corner. Up off the wall. Kept alive momentarily as Matt comes through. She's got it off the wall. Tries to rim it up for Sonia. Sonia collects. She's got it in the backhand. She's got Tegan going to the net. Just missed the pass as it rolled off her stick. Now she's going to come up top. D to D pass hits Lily. Lily gets a shot off a body, and I thought that was going in. That deflection went right towards the net. Now another try at it. It's loose down low up front and waiting for somebody to just bang it home, and the Icecats able to get it out of trouble. They come across. Back up top for Lily. Lily goes cross ice for Sonia. Sonia had it hop her stick. She's going to pick it up. Backhand pass to herself across the line. Poked into the zone by Mac. Mac chases it. She's going to get there first. She's looking for some help up front. Got Tegan right up front. Tegan on the one-timer. Just couldn't get the trigger pulled. Now we pull it back down low behind the net. Up top, Lily. She goes through a few bodies. Lots of screens out there. Comes up top. Grabbed now by Addie. Addie's going to go D to D. Hit the skate of Lily, so she's got to retreat. Icecats able to cut it off at the hash marks. They dump it down in the zone with 4:28 here. Kicked up off that back wall. Icecats centering pass shot. Hit a body. And just went wide of the post. Icecats collect it again. They go for a centering pass. Now it's up on that far side. Stick handled up and out of the zone as Olivia looks to get it low. She's got Jordana to help her out. Jordana to Olivia. Icecats able to intercept that puck. Now it comes back up on a 2-on-1. They take it wide, and Bryn's able to get back down low. Grabbed by Riley. Riley backhands it over to Bryn. Bryn's got the breakout on the near side, and it's going to hop up to Jordana. Jordana 2-on-2. She brings it to the inside, right down the center. She guts it in and just banks it on, bar down. Lions go up 2-0. 3:43 left here in the first. Picked up over here on the near side. Maddie, she's going to stick handle it down across her blue line. She goes back for Bryn. Bryn up pass to Shaddy. Maddie chases it over. Now Riley's going to take control. Riley up pass hits Shaddy. Shaddy, good movement here of the puck as she hits Amelia coming across the blue line. Now kept in the zone momentarily as it goes off Shaddy's skate. Back for Riley. Bryn calls for it far side. Now up the far side wall. Amelia trying to fight it off the stick and into the zone, and does. Now it's in that back right corner. Shaddy with pressure behind the net. Amelia comes over and tries to get in on there. Bryn pinches down to the hashes. She's going to chop it around the wall, leave it for Shaddy in the low corner. She gets down there with Maddie, and the Icecats come away with it at the hashes. They start working up near side. Poke check there by Riley as she gets it right off of their stick. Another plake as the puck comes into the zone, onside. Bryn checks over her shoulder. She's going to rim it up the wall as she hits the brakes and decides to come back this way. Maddie decides to reverse it around the other direction. They start moving their feet up past to Shaddy. Left up top for Amelia. She goes through the legs of the defender on a dangle. Now Maddie back down low. They're moving the puck still. It's tied up over at the hashes. They try and get it off the wall. Grabbed over there, down low. Shot off a stick, deflects left. Now a second try at it. Puck's going to come up top. Hits Tamara. Tamara's got a lane. She decides to put it through, looking for that tip in front. Amelia's going to pick it up, bumps it up to the defense. Daniela tried to take a shot. Rolled off her stick. That was dangerous. They had a chance to pick that up and run with it, but just missed the play. Now we're back up top. Tamara gets it again. Tamara checks over her shoulder, off a stick, down low in front, a chop pass, and a shot goes high riser over the top bar. Maddie again down low. Long shift here for her. Goes D to D, and a shot down low. Deflects off the goalie. Another try at it. Over to Daniela. She's going to walk it in. Rudy flips it right towards the post. Back up top is Amelia's covering, and it goes off a stick, deflects over for the Icecats, and good back check there by Tamara as she moves the puck over on the near side. Puck's down off the inside wall. Icecats pick it up. Tegan with pressure on the near side. High up into the air, goes off Tegan's stick, deflects towards center ice, grabbed on that far side by Tamara. Tamara turns around. Rims it around the inside wall. Comes through Tegan at the hashes. She's going to bump it up for Mack. Mack off the outside wall. Now it's a 2-on-1. Mack gets there. She tries to touch pass over on the inside. Leaves it alone down low. Stick handles right into the center. Change of the defense. She's going to put it on Lily's stick, who gets it down low at the hashes. Now comes up top, another play, and they throw it all the way down. It's going to be on net, so Aviana has to stick it over and plays it down towards Addie. Addie, cross-ice pass, it's Mack. Mack comes away with it. She leaves a drop pass for Tegan. Tegan comes across. She got a stick on there. She's going to bring it down into the zone. She stick handles, flips it up off the wall high, and they go down behind the net as Sonia hustles over there to get a stick on it. Bounces off the far side. Tegan tried to hold it in. She's got to wait for everybody to exit, take it in. And she goes back and cleans it up for Lily. Lily back to Tegan, just a little in front of her. Going for icing. They wave it off right as time expires. And we'll head to the second. Alliance able to tally 2. All right, both teams swap sides. You're going to see your Alliance still in the white jersey. They're going to be going from left to right this time. Jordana's line out to take the opening draw. Lily and Addie on the backside. One back by the Icecats. They move it across ice. Attacked by Olivia. Now it's back. Cross ice. Up top, hits Annabelle. Annabelle backhand pass to Jordana. Jordana's going to fight off a stick down low in the corner. Icecats get there. They rim it around the wall near side. Addie pinches down, pushes it back the other way. Left for Jordana. She flips it back down low to Annabelle. Annabelle looking for that soft play up to the defense. Good pinch there as Lily stays in. Flipped off the inside wall. Picked up by Olivia. Olivia here in the corner. Had the puck. Icecats able to get it and move it up out of the zone. Now off that outside wall to Annabelle. Hit her running 3-on-2. Cross ice pass to Olivia. Olivia trying to pull the trigger on it. She turns around, fires it across the front of the crease. Good pinch down there by Lily. Annabelle back to cover. She turns around. She gets a shot off the post. Olivia has it down low in front. Gave it to Jordana. Jordana tried to get a shot on. Good play here as Annabelle walks the blue line, gives her defense some room. And a shot low. Tried to get tipped up on net. Now back up top, able to roll past on that far side, got out of the zone, and we see Addie hustle back for it. Addie, she's going to pick it up, circles in front of her net. She makes the up pass to Jordana. Jordana in the zone, on time, over for Tegan. Tegan's going to stick handle down into the corner. Can't quite see what's going on down low in the corner. Looks like Tegan battling for it. She got a stick on there, and they're able to come up away with it. Tegan comes over, gets a stick there. Sonia flips it down into the zone. Tamara crashes in with Mac. Poke check there, gets it up off the stick. They come up out of the zone. Now, toe drag over there, off the stick, picked up by Mac. Mac comes through. She brings it wide. Walks it right in off the post, comes right to Tegan, bounces out. Back up to Bryn. Bryn throws a shot from the far right, and it goes just wide to the inside of the net. Mac down low, over for Riley. Riley walks down, she gets a shot. It's going towards the net, bounces off that backside wall. Tegan with pressure down low. Rimmed around on the near side. Trying to get up and out. Max there with her skate. She flips it off. She's going to stick handle back out of the behind the net. Off the inside wall up for Bryn. Bryn's got it. She pushes it down. Gets it to Mac. Mac comes in. She sees Tegan up top. It's just out of her reach, so Tegan's going to have to retreat. She goes D to D to Riley. Riley comes back to Tegan. Tegan moves it up to Mac. Mac walks in. She brings it wide. Shot off the blocker. Actually, that was off the glove. Picked up by Mac again on her own rebound. Mac comes across down center. She throws it up. Bryn's going to pick it up at the top of the zone. She skates down to the circles. Looks to fire a shot. Now the puck's down behind the net. Mac chases it. Little stick on the hands there. Mac comes away with it. She's got Tegan right up front. Tegan down low. Pass came to her, but it just got deflected away by one of the Icecats in good positioning. Now down low. Tegan comes in. She tries to fight off the puck. She looks to dig it out. She's got a stick on there. Puck leaked out to one of the other defenders, and they're just going to throw it all the way down for icing and get that change. In the near side corner, Shaddy to take the draw. One back by the Icecats. They have it in their close corner. They go around the horn. Icecats on that far side wall. Crashed in on. Kept alive on that back far side by Tamara. Shaddy down low. Got a stick on it. Backhand pass. Comes up high in the slot. Amelia picks up. She's going to go backhand over for Rudy. Rudy walks in. Low shot off a skate. As it's kicked wide, she gets pinned up against the board. Stick lift there. She's still got the puck. Now a backhand pass to come out of the zone. Amelia pinches down on the near side. She fights it down. Another Icecat gets it, but Danny back in spot. Rudy back in her spot, gets down there. Over to Tamara. Tamara throws a shot. Pad save. High up off the wall, back for Tamara. Tamara, she's going to throw it back on net. Stick save over there on the far side. Cross ice pass, winds it up. Good shot there by Amelia as they got the goalie moving left to right. Now Amelia down low. Up to Danny. Danny goes cross ice to Tamara. Tamara walks down top of the circles, tipped on net by Shaddy. It's loose in front. Looking for that crash in goal, and the Icecats able to clear it. Back to Danny. Danny, she's going to fire a shot, looking for that top left corner. Just goes wide as the blocker chased it up and out. Now it's on the near side. Shot, just rolled off the tip of the stick as they had the wide open net. Amelia looking for pay dirt. Just had it roll on her. Now the puck's back. Danny plays it off the high wall. Punches it down out of the air, and it's going to come back in. Tipped by one of the Alliance girls, so they wave off icing. Tamara, she's going to pick it up down low. Everybody gets the change, so Danny, she's going to give him a little more time. As Rudy peels off, over for Tamara. Tamara comes up. She gets it up top for Annabelle. Annabelle was trying to hit Jordana into the zone as she had some speed coming out of her zone. They turn around. Shot off of a body, down low. Now Olivia in the corner. She lost an edge. That's Annabelle in the corner. They got 8 and 9, so I get them super confused all the time. Ooh, great play there by Olivia. Olivia's got a step. She's going to come across. She walks in. She's got one with her. She makes the pass across and just missed the tape. Good pass there. That was the right play as the puck comes up and out of the zone. Now back down low, we see Lily move the puck up. Gets to Olivia. Olivia to Jordana. Jordana sees Annabelle. Annabelle up top. She's got Jordana with her. Jordana calls for it. She went for that one-timer. Just rolled behind her, too. Now up top again. Played on by Bryn. Bryn stick handles, chucks it down into that low corner. Rimmed around on the near side. Lily pinches down. She's going to have it on her backhand. Flipped it up off the dasher. Rolled down the Zamboni wall. Plucked out of the air by Olivia. Olivia tried that centering pass. Now up top. Addie backs up. She had the puck go off of her stick, so now it's a foot race. Both players overskated the puck, but Icecats able to collect it. They're going to backhand it down into the zone as Addie picks it up. She moves it to Olivia. Olivia trying to bump it up for Jordana. Jordana stick handles in. She's top of the circles. Peels off. Comes away out of the pile with it. A stick lift over there by Tegan allows Sonia to pick it up. Sonia stick handles through the bunch. She's got 3 on her. Little drop pass over there. And Riley keeps it alive. Riley turn around. She got a shot on net. Sticked aside by the Icecat goalie. Now Tegan down low. She has it on her backhand. Put it off the stick. Now rimmed around near side. Good pinch there by Riley on the foot race. And Bryn's going to come back and cover her. Bryn peels away with it. She's got a little bit of room. Flips it up high off the wall. Sonia got a stick on it. Good poke check there by Mac. Now a foot race for it. They go off the inside wall. Sonia had a little bit of time. Now back for Bryn. Bryn's got Riley far side. She goes over to Riley. Riley up to Tegan. Tegan turns it in and gets it down low in the zone. They chase after it. Mac gets down there. She has it at the hashes. Up for Bryn. Bryn chops it back down at the hashes again. Off the wall and up and out. Riley hustles back. She's going to collect it in her zone. Behind the net. Looking for the breakout. She flips it up. Intercepted by the Icecats. Tegan comes over. And Tegan and Mac play it up out of the zone. Mac gets it to the top of the circles. It's out and came in off sides. And that'll be a whistle. And allow a change up here with 6:39 left in the second. I guess that's halftime. I think they're going to do the ice. Yeah. All right. Well, just past halftime, I guess everybody gets a chance to go back to the locker rooms here. We'll take a pause with 6:39 left and get some fresh ice. All right, done with the Salmon. Coach had a question for the refs, called him over. I think they're waiting for, waiting for the Zam doors to close down here so they get that snow pile off the ice. All right, onto the ice comes the Alliance. I don't know if they'll get a little warm-up time or not. Oh, ouch. Well, the Icecats slipped and fell. All right, they marked where face-off was going to be. All right, we split it up a little bit. We're going to start with Mac. Puck's dropped, one back by the Icecats. They chase it here low on the inside. They're going to pick it up at the blue line. They walk it wide off of the stick by Rudy. Rudy spins around at the wall. She's going to hit the brakes, open up some room. Rimmed off that far side. Tegan looks to chip it around. She gets it around one player. Sonia on the hustle. Gets down there, a little stick lift. She's going to pull it up towards the net. In a shot. Ooh, it went right into the pad. Oh, get a little better angle there. Sorry. She tucked it in short side, went right into the pad of the goalie. It rolled up on top of the knee. They have two goalies for the Icecats. I didn't quite catch if they changed goalie or not. Mac's going to take the draw, one by the Icecats off the outside wall. Tamara picks it up. Tamara has to hit the brakes. Now it's moved back around on the inside. Over for Tegan. Tegan turns around. Anna takes a shot and ramps up off a stick. Bounces off the backside wall. Icecats down low. Poke check there by Annabelle. Up top comes through. They had a chance to reach for it, so they're going to hustle back as Addie into her zone gets it behind the net. She centers it right up in front of her own bench. And Jordana, she stick handles out of the zone. Takes it wide. Cross-ice pass, gets it up to the top of the blue lines. Drop pass for Olivia. And Bryn off the bench chases down that breakaway. Riley, she's going to peel off. Backhand pass to Bryn. Bryn catches it up on the far side. She moves it up and just missed. But it's on net, so they stick it aside. The puck's loose, not quite known where it was. Now a shot. Ooh, a wind-up slap shot there by Shaddy. Just kept out. Riley pinches down. She puts a body on that player. Puck at the hashes. They check the wall, throwing it up and down, and that's going to go through everybody. That makes it down, and we'll get an icing on that side. Shaddy's going to take the draw. Gets it over far side. One back up the wall by the Icecats. Riley pops that puck right down into the corner. Chased after by Amelia. Bryn pinches down on that far side. Got a stick on it. She plays it down the inside wall. Icecats able to flip it up out of the zone. Icing waved off as it rolls. Riley's going to get there. She peels it up behind her net. Off the inside wall here to Bryn. Bryn's going to pick it up. She makes the up pass. It lands right for Amelia. Amelia takes it wide. She's going to pass it down for Shaddy in the corner. Down low. Up against the wall. Shaddy gets pinned. Maddie comes to help her out. She had it on her backhand. Tried to bump it up towards Tamara at the blue line. Stick handle into the zone as Maddie comes across center ice. Drop pass there. Bryn stepped up to make the play for it as she got stuck out on the near side. Tamara has already made the change, so she's going to come hustling through. She makes the up pass off the inside wall. Icecats collected off that bounce. They move it up across the blue line, down low into the zone. Bryn trying to play it up and out. Bryn behind the wall. Hits the brakes as she sees a wall of white jerseys coming her way. Now back for Tamara. Tamara behind her net. She's got two on her. Fights it off. Gets it over for Bryn. Bryn makes an up pass here on the near side over for Amelia. Amelia takes it wide. Hits a skate and deflects over on that backside. Shaddy steps up. She gets it across the red line, trying to get her line some time to change. Now it's back in on the inside. They come across, pushed wide by Tamara. Poke check there, off the stick. They come away with it. Mac hustling forward. She gets the up pass. Now it's down in the zone. Icecats lost the stick, thrown off the inside wall on the near side. Rudy hustles over. Great poke check there. Turns it up for Mac. Mac's got Tegan. Tegan comes down. She walks in. She's got an open lane. Fires it, and a shot right off the side of the goalie. Great save there. Another try at it. Comes in. Now back down into the low corner. Max sneaks it over. She gets it up to Tegan. Tegan fires a shot high up over the bar as it ramped off a stick momentarily. Back for Mac. Mac's got Tegan again. She just pushes it wide as it comes up and through. That's going to be Rudy, who hustles back into the corner for it. Icecats change. Rudy comes forward. She's got Sonia up top here. Sonia slows the puck down as it crosses the blue line into the zone. Over for Mac. Now Tegan has it. Tegan pushes it back down low for Sonia. Sonia stick handles around one. Able to grab it out of the pile. She gets a backhand pass to Rudy. Rudy comes down in on the pinch. Rudy down low. Has Tegan up front. Looking for that pass. Over on the far side. Now down low off the outside wall for Tegan. Tegan has it. She has her stick lifted high. She's going to kick that puck into the corner. 17 seconds come away here. Over for Mac. Mac hard shot off a skate. Now back around on the other side. 9 seconds here as Mac stick handles right through the high slot. She turns around, shot, and it's bodied down by the goalie with 3 seconds left here in the second. They get the full change. Puck's dropped 1 second, comes down, and that's the end of it. End of the second there. We head into the third. Scoreless period. And we'll swap sides one more time to finish it off. All right, Jordana's line out here to start off the third. She's got Olivia and Annabelle with her. Both goalies say they're ready to go. We see Tamara and Rudy come in. Icecats win it back to their D. Defense, flip it up off that outside wall. Jordana back up to Annabelle, near side. Annabelle fights it through three players. It's back to Tamara. She's going to come up the inside wall. Icecats have it at the top of the blue line. They tried to flip it in. It went off a skate, never got in. Now they dump it down low in the near side corner. Rudy chases it, checks over her shoulder. She hits the brakes trying to tuck it up for Olivia. Olivia digs it out of the pile. Cross ice pass is going to hit Annabelle. Annabelle makes the up pass to Jordana. Jordana one-on-one. She comes over, goes wide, shot, misses that top right corner. Now off a body. Good keep there by Rudy as she's going to push the puck down in the corner. Icecats come away with it. They hit the brakes, turn it back around, leave it up right in the high slot. Jordana gets a low shot on. Bounced right to Jordana off the breakout pass. They come away with it again off that outside wall, picked up by Rudy. She's got it, flips it back around, comes up the other direction, dug out by Jordana. She comes away. She's going to go into the zone. Round one defender. She walks it leap, peels up. Tried to tuck it back up for Olivia on that far side, who's pinned up against the wall at the hashes. Icecats come away with it, and they're going to skate it up at the blue line. 2-on-2 as they come away with it. Over for Addie, far side. Tamara hits the brakes. She's going to come around behind her goal. She works it up on the near side. She had Annabelle heading up ice. Now chopped around her. 2-on-1 forming here as Annabelle. She's going to take it wide. She decides to hit the shot over there from that far side as Jordana sent it in. Now Icecats, they come away with it. They got a one-on-one. Good back check over there by Lily. A shot off the post comes ricocheting into the Zamboni corner. Icecats, a little bit of pressure there out front on the breakout pass. Tried to hit Teagan, and it just rolled off of her stick, and they're going to call that for icing. Just a touch out of her reach. She was gone for another breakaway. Back down in front. Max circles around, ready for the draw on that far side corner. One over towards the hashes. Mac picks it up out of the pile. She comes away 2-on-2 with Teagan. Walked around the defender. She comes up front. Down low. Mac spins around, hits the brakes. Now it's up top. Riley picks it up and just out of the zone. Now Riley has it on her backhand. She's going to go cross ice to Bren. Bren moved it up. Chopped out of the air. Teagan has to hold the line for a second and just tipped it in. They'll let her have that out at the dot. Shaddy's line's going to take the offside draw. Shaddy wins it forward. Icecats have it. They try to go up, make the up pass. Riley there has it. Collects it at center ice. She's going to turn in, make the inside pass over here for Maddie. Picked off of her stick. Right over on that far side. She's going to collect it on her backhand. She circles up ice, makes the up pass towards Amelia, and two of the Icecats go down. One falls on the puck, then they flip it down into the zone as it bounces off that back corner. Riley comes around behind her net, poke check up towards Maddie on the way out of the zone, and pushed back down in by the Icecats. A quick centering pass came off of a stick out front. They got it up top to the defense, but not out. Now Amelia, she's going to flip it up top. Another shot, deflects off a skate, goes behind the net for Riley. Riley backhand pass to Bryn. Bryn's got it. She's going to make a move. She's got some room to skate. She comes forward with it, skates it all the way up, gives it to Maddie. Maddie drop pass for Annabelle. Maddie stick handles through, comes across, gets it for Tamara. Tamara with a lane, throws it all the way down, and a good glove save there. Now line it up again. Shaddy to take the draw. Shaddy wins it back. Up top for Tamara. Tamara has the screen this time. She flips it towards the net, and it trickles in on as they got it chopped out of the air momentarily. 11:22 left here in the third. Puck drop. Back for Tamara. Tamara, 2 on her as they crash in. Now it's loose in front. Backhand pass by Amelia, and a second try at it. Good save there as the goalie came across on Maddie, who had an open lane. Now up top, fished out of the pile by Tamara. Tamara moves it down, gets it towards Amelia. Amelia, hard shot, and the goalie goes into the net. The goalie slid in the net. On the stop, they're going to give her the benefit of the doubt. Cross-ice pass over there from Lily, picked up by the Icecats. They chop it in. Off a stick, it flipped, so they've got 2 on her in the corner. She makes an up pass. Nobody here on the near side, as I think they were still changing. Puck comes up and out for Olivia. She tried to hit the ground running. Now Jordana, she's going to body that puck over into the corner, keep it out of harm's way. Icecats looking for the centering pass off that far wall. Olivia picks it up. Olivia up pass, hits Annabelle. Annabelle across the red line. Jordana waiting for her, and she passed it, and it came across, all the way across the blue line. Just one more step in the zone before that pass, and that's going to break her away on a good chance. Puck one back, D to D, over on that far side. Lily gave it up for Addie, who dumped it in the zone. Now down low. Icecats have it behind their net. They look to move it out. Olivia with Chase in that far corner. Moved up the inside wall. Jordana has it on her backhand. She flips it down behind the net for Annabelle. Annabelle hits the break. She turns to the inside. Now up top. Shot from the high slot through the screen. Pinched in on by Lily. Lily gets down low. She was covered by Jordana. Jordana with a great save to keep it in the zone there. And she went cross ice, D to D, and just popped out by a puck's length. They'll switch it up with Mac's line. That light just strobing over there, right over the top of the circle. Mac picks it up out of the pile. She walks it all the way through, pulls up, and throws it just off the backside of the net. She was in low shot over for Mac. Mac throws it on off of a body. Now Tegan. Tegan has it. She goes up to Riley. Riley, a shot, hit a skate, deflects out. Never got out of the zone, so Sonia's going to pick it up. She gets tripped up on that far side. We'll have a chance at a power play here with 9:07. First power play of the game. All right, they worked on this last night in practice. Mac to take the draw. Mac in the skates, wins back, gets it over towards Jordana. Jordana, she comes back up to Daniela. Daniela off of the wall for Mac down low. Icecats get it, they pin it up against the wall. 2 players try and dig it out. Tegan comes over to help out. Now up top. Give and go back to Annabelle. Annabelle threw a shot and hit a stick and went up. Now Jordana. Jordana down low in the corner. Tegan comes over to help her out. A pass comes up and top and gets out of the zone. Now up top. Jordana picks it up at the blue line. Stick handles into the zone. She gets down low. Walks it in, peels off. Missed the pass. Cross ice. Hits Mac. Mac comes down low. Walks it in, centering pass for Teagan. Teagan got a stick on it. They're going to get a chance to throw it up and down. It's icing. I don't know that that's exactly what they drew up last night, but we got 24 seconds more. Shaddy will come out. Icecats get up there. They get a stick on it. Good backhand pass from Annabelle. Now it's up top for Tamara. Tamara stick handles it into the zone. Off that outside wall. Push down low. Icecats have it. Come off this inside wall near us. Back for Tamara. 4 seconds left here in the power play. Now back to full strength. Amelia had somebody on her. They hit. That's too many as they just played the puck right as she got out of the door and her line mate hadn't quite got off yet, so they're going to send another power play with 7:29. One more time on the power play. Puck's over to Teagan. Teagan gets it back up to the defense. Stick handle down into the zone. They're moving around. Good box by the Icecats as they keep everything to the outside so far. Jordana has it low. Up top for Rudy. Rudy across. Gets it towards Mac. Mac down low underneath the net for Annabelle. Annabelle, she's going to walk it around. Cross ice pass. Hits the skate of the ref. Icecats get a stick on it. Now Mac's going to have it low. Mac up top for Rudy. Rudy holds the blue line. Stick handles down low. They got two in front. Shot off of a skate. Deflects over. Now it's up top at the hashes. Picked up by Rudy. Rudy holds the line. She's going to go back down low to Annabelle underneath. Annabelle comes across. She gets it towards the near side. Good play over there by Rudy as she gets it back down low in the zone. Comes off a stick. They get it. Kept alive by Rudy. Good play at the blue line there. Now down low up front. Cross ice pass. Off a skate. Still alive. A second try at it. Comes up top. 22 seconds left here in the power play. Through the legs. Wind up slapper by Daniela. And she tags the back of the net. That'll put them up 3-0. And that's Rudy's second goal of the game. Puck dug out of the pile by Maddie. Maddie gets a shot, goes blockered off into the post, picked up by the Icecats. Icecats down low, they start to move the puck around. Off a body. Now over here on the near side, a shot, skips wide of the net. Over on that far side, pressure down low by Shaddy. Off this inside wall, chipped up and out of the zone. Icecats have it, they got a one-on-one. Poke check there by Abby, and we'll come back the other way. She tries to go right through the middle of the defense as Shaddy had it. Now it's left up top for Amelia. Amelia has it, she turns around, she got a shot, goes off a skate on her backhand. She turns it back around looking for that lane. Up top, comes over on the near side. Lily's shot hit a bunch of skates and bounces up and out. Now Addie, she's going to turn it around at the blue line. Stick handles back and forth. Cross ice pass for Lily, picked up by the Icecats. They get it down at the top of the zone. 5 minutes left here. They crash in on the near side, trying to get it up and out. On the backhand, left for a 2-on-1 as Amelia pushes it up for Shaddy. Shaddy centering pass by Amelia, and she gets a shot, hits a stick, and then the goalie's going to reach out and draw that puck in to slow things down with 4:48 left here in the third. Everybody at full strength. Puck one back clean to Bryn. Bryn fires a shot, goes off a stick, deflects wide over on that far side. Olivia picks it up. She gets it to Annabelle down low. Now Annabelle pinned up against the wall. She fights her way out of that. Chopped off the backside of the net. Jordana comes in to help out. She's going to flip it up to Riley as the puck rolls on the dasher. Riley fires up a long shot, blocker to side, picked up by Annabelle underneath. Now up top for Bryn. Bryn had it bounce off the wall. Played up by Aviana. Aviana to Riley. Riley up top, chipped in by Annabelle. She got a stick on it. Puck's down low. Jordana with pressure. Comes off that back wall, leaves it for Olivia. Olivia starting to cycle. Gets it over for Annabelle. Annabelle off the wall, trying to get it up to Bryn. Bryn's going to pitch all the way down and just couldn't get a stick on that as it came across. Now opened up for Riley. Riley's going to pick it up on the near side wall. She bumps it up top for Olivia. Olivia leaves it for Annabelle. Annabelle walks in. Centering pass, hit a stick and deflected wide. 3-on-1. Lose the handle right at the top. She goes centering pass. Riley steps in, and a great kick save by Aviana there. Now they come back in again. 3 minutes and 28. Riley goes around the horn. Backside for Olivia. Olivia off the wall. Chops it up and out. It's going to be Annabelle near side. As she hustles for it, picks it up at the red line, makes the up pass to Jordana. Jordana has a lane right to the net. She drop passes to Olivia, and a great 1-2 punch there, just sails high of the net. Back up top for Tamara. Tamara stick handles, makes the low pass to Jordana. Jordana stick handles across the top of the circles. On her backhand, peels away. She's going to hold it on her backhand and flip it back down. Gets it to Tegan. Tegan walks in. She takes a shot off a body and looking for that one-timer closed in by Sonia. Now up top for Tamara. Tamara gets it down for Sonia. Sonia on the backhand to Tegan. Tegan tried to pass it and get it across to her open winger, and it got chipped up and out of the zone. Now near side for Tamara. Tamara chips it into the zone as the Icecats get a stick on it. They're going to hit the brakes. She goes off the outside wall, and the Icecats able to pinch in and keep it alive. Now Rudy in her corner. Comes down. High speed on the way up and out. Plays it to herself off of her shoulder. 3-on-1 forming here as they come in. Daniela looking for that Hattie. She walks in. Has Tegan right up front. She's going to circle around behind the net. Hits the brakes. Pushes it down low into the corner. Mac chases. Off that far side wall. Sonia holding up on the defensive line. Puts it over there and tipped over. Oh, Tegan almost tipped it in on the near side. Now it's grabbed down low. Icecats have it. They try and flip it up off the wall. Chased after by Tegan. Backhand pass comes up top. Kept alive by Lily. Back pass up towards center ice as Addie gets it from Mac. Backhand pass to Mac. Mac hits the Jets. She's going to come through the red line. She's got a little tap there right around the goalie. Up front, over for Tegan. Tegan off of her skate as it was just a little wide. Now back down into the zone. Icecats get it. A minute left here in the period. It's left alone right up front. Two players run right into each other. Now it's going to be Maddie on the inside. Maddie right through the legs of the defender up to the goalie. Goalie plays it and gets it covered up quickly. And a snow shower to boot. A minute 6 left here in the third as we look to finish this game out. Shaddy's going to take the final, maybe the final draw. Puck one back. Icecats first ones to it. They skate forward, dumping into that low right corner. Up off the wall, puck comes trickling out. Icecats get it in the slot up top. Defense has it. They fire a shot, goes right off of the body. Now down low, picked up out of the pile as Amelia plays it over far side. All three Alliance come crashing down. Centering pass goes off of the outside wall. Riley looks to hold it up, and they just a step. Bryn's going to take the puck. She moves it back to Riley. Riley comes cross ice off the inside wall trying to hit Amelia. Puck back down low in the corner. Oh. And a hard check right into the boards to finish off with 14 seconds left here. And we'll see Shaddy with her Alliance first penalty of the game.
Go, good shot.
Icecats have it down low in the corner. They stick handle. They look for that centering pass. Came right up through. Rudy gets over there on the backside. 5 seconds as they look to tick time away. She's just going to collect it over and go behind the net, and that's going to end it. At the end of 3 periods, your Alliance take their first win out here at the Two Nations Cup, 3-0. And a shutout for Aviana. All right, we'll see you back here 1:30 Eastern as we take on the Chicago Mission, where our mission will be to survive.